Hello everyone, and today we're going to be talking about the big map by Kirsi. Kirsi's Europe map is now released for Chivalry Total War Remastered. So thanks to the efforts of Kirsi himself, as well as Atromb, who worked very hard to adapt this map for use in Chivalry Total War Remastered from the original setting of Rome Total War. This map is now out. It's out on the Steam Workshop. You can go check it out right now. I'm going to load up the map in a sec. We will play a little bit, but first things first, just how to get this thing working. So this is a sub mod. So the original map is not going away, the original ported Chivalry Total War map, because we put a lot of work into that. So I'm not going to get rid of that, and a lot of people prefer the smaller map. So those campaigns, that map is still available. Now this is technically a sub-mod, so you can go get that from the Steam Workshop, and what you have to do is you have Chivalry plus the Kirsi map sub-mod installed, and then you check them both in the mod manager, and you have Kirsi's map up at the top, and then second you have Chivalry activated. And then once you do that, you get this Grand Campaign 1072 AD that comes up in the menu, and you click on this and you can play the big map. So the other campaigns, I believe there was a report that these don't work. These don't work, and they don't work they wouldn't work properly anyway if the big map was here available with all of those. So yeah, you can play the Grand Campaign 1072 AD with the big map when you have the submod active, but if you do not, then and if you want to play the other eras, or if you want to play the Crusades campaign, I highly recommend deactivating the submod and then playing those campaigns. So here, let us start a campaign as perhaps a faction that can go on crusade quickly. So let's go with the Kingdom of Sicily, the Norman Kingdom of Sicily, and let's get this party started. All right, so here we are in southern Italy, and as you can see, with the big map, southern Italy no longer feels as cramped as it is in the original map. In the original map, of course, I added a few provinces, but even without those additions, southern Italy, I'd say, was a little bit crowded in the original version of Chivalry for Rome Total War. But here, we've got a good distance between settlements. It is quite nice indeed. So now, we've got Norman troops, we've got our Viking axemen, we've got Norman cavalry. Things are looking pretty good here. And as you can see, everything in terms of starting armies, in terms of starting buildings, has been changed, adapted for use in the big map. One thing, of course, that should be noted is that movement points have been increased significantly for proper utilization of the big map, or else things would take way too long. So we've got Roger here, our faction heir. So let's send him to besiege Girgenti, Agrigentum. And let's send the King Robert alongside him. Perhaps we'll send him with some Contado militia, easily retrainable, and perhaps some Siculo Greek sailors, or no, actually crossbowmen. Let's go with those guys. And we're looking okay. Oh, Palermo is not happy now. Okay, so we should recruit some troops, perhaps some archers or spear militia. I think archers would be a good call here for now. Yeah, I can't get my troops back there. That's okay. Not a big deal. I'm not that concerned. This is just a sort of showcase of the gameplay here. So we've all, as you can see, there are a few additions here. I believe Taranto was not present in the original map, and also the settlements have been changed. I think they're a little bit more appropriate. Aside from Naples, you also have Salerno, a very important city that's present here. It's just very nice. Kirsi and Atromb have done a very, very nice job indeed. So let's get some of our city militia and crossbowmen out of Tarentum here and into Apulia. And let's see if we can start some sieges here. So we've got a pretty good army. I wonder if we can go for Naples. Yeah, it seems like we can. So other than that, I think let's end the turn here. Oh, I didn't even think about this. I bet the Pecheneg and Banu Hilal campaigns are completely different now. So let's end the turn here and see what happens. Okay, so we're continuing the siege of Agrigentum. Our cities are actually okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. Even Palermo is all right in terms of public order, so that was a minor scare there. Okay, so in terms of buildings to construct, perhaps we should go with Inn Tavern. That'll give us the ability to recruit Norman cavalry. And we've got a nice fleet here. So let's see how many enemy troops we have in Syracuse. They have a good number of soldiers, but most of them are levies. So we should be able to handle them once we take Agrigentum. Okay, so Naples is not well defended at the moment. So let's go for Naples first, and then we'll go for Salerno afterwards. All right. Okay, so it seems like the army of Naples is now fighting us. So the army of Naples, remember the Duchy of Naples was actually a sort of Byzantine vassal for a while, and they remained under the control of sort of Byzantine-style princes. It was a small sort of Byzantine-style principality. So they have Byzantine-style troops here. So let's fight. Okay, so we got a bridge battle going here. And of course our general's bodyguard for the Sicilians are the Siculo-Norman nobles. Looking good. And of course the general is from the original Chivalry Total War, as well as the banner carriers and officers. These are original chivalry designs. We've got our Italian city militia. We've got our crossbowmen, our Norman cavalry. Looking pretty nice indeed. Contado militia. They're nice shields. As well as... No, that's it. Okay, so let's start the battle here and see what the enemy decides to do. So the enemy here is coming at us with some tzacones, heavy axe or mace infantry, macemen. We've got hoplitai, sort of heavy spear infantry, or medium spear infantry, not like the hoplites of the old days. And a Hippeus cavalry. So they actually have pretty good troops. I should have put my crossbowmen in a better position here. Our crossbowmen are actually firing. And just in case you haven't seen the Chivalry crossbow animations, they are okay. Okay. In case you were concerned about how crossbows look in the Rome Total War engine. However, I believe there are crossbows in Barbarian Invasion, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed, so let's end the battle. We actually did pretty well. I just want to see something here quickly. Yeah, our crossbowmen inflicted some casualties, but again, they were firing from the front. I actually do want to maybe improve archers a little bit. At least crossbows slightly, as well as horse archers in terms of their skills as archers. Okay, so we took out the army that was protecting Naples, so now we're in a pretty good situation here. Okay, Palermo is not happy again. I guess I should recruit some more troops to garrison. I should have recruited more anyway. Yeah, the Saracen heavy archers, because the Kingdom of Sicily had pretty good integration of the local Muslim population as well. Actually, in some ways, it was... Well, that'll be maybe a history video for next time. But anyway, they did. So that's why they have access to Saracen archers, as well as, I believe, some type of Saracen infantry as well. So in any case, let us recruit a couple archers, but they're expensive. I don't want them right now. So Girgenti still under siege, just for a couple more turns. And our troops up by Naples now besiege Naples here. And we're good to go. Oh, I forgot about our navy. Yeah, so the Zirids. We actually crushed the Zirid navy, even though we were not supposed to. So that's good. So let's get our navy back to Messina. And, or is that not ours? Oh, we can't, yeah, I'll send the navy back to Palermo. I can't retrain them at Messina just yet. I can't retrain them at Palermo either. Okay, I need to construct a harbor. Okay, in any case, just one more turn for that. Naples, just a few turns. So we're actually doing pretty well. In terms of economy, we are not doing well. So let's go for, perhaps a safe port would be nice. Yeah, let's go for, no, let's do land ownership. It's cheaper for now. Land ownership. And that increases tax income by 5% wherever it's constructed. So that's going to be good. Let's go for the land ownership again. Yeah, and we're okay. Actually, let's do a wharf too. because the wharf will allow us to retrain our galley fleets. Okay. All right, so the Emirate here at Agrigentum is trying to sally out. We will be able to beat them. Actually, I have not been able to do too much testing of the big map. However, the political developments, the expansion of the different factions seems to be okay in this version. Okay, so here we've got the settlement of Agrigentum. With the chivalry walls there. Okay, let's drop our siege equipment. We don't have too many missile units here. Yeah, let's get our guys set up. Oh, they're coming right at us with heavy infantry. Well, if that's how they're going to play this, then I'll move my heavy cavalry. Yeah, they charged right at all of our troops, and then they routed. So that was a dumb move, so they routed. That's good. Again, chivalry is very much a morale-based combat system. So if you do dumb stuff like that, then you will be punished. Okay, the arrow towers are doing a lot of damage. Alright, so we won this one pretty handily. Again, the troops of the Sicilian Emirate are not very good at the start here. Actually, I was thinking of making them a major faction. It would make them pretty interesting. It would be a pretty interesting playable faction at the start of the early era campaign here. In general, even for the regular map. So, but that's something I might think about later, once there's more time. Okay, so let's occupy Girgenti here. And yeah, things are not very built up here, but that's okay. Okay, and I think that's pretty much good enough for the showcase here. As you can see, everything is really accurate on this map. It's really nice indeed. Going over here to the Levant with all the Fatimid territories, as well as the Seljuks and the Marwanids, the Saltukids, the Shaddadids, Artsakh, Kingdom of Georgia, and the Seljuk Empire at its greatest extent here, as well as the extent of the Cuman territories. The Danishmends have 2 starting provinces. Yeah, it is pretty nice indeed. It's a pretty incredible map. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like historical Total War videos, if you like mods for the historical Total Wars, think about subscribing to the channel. Think about liking this video, supporting the channel however you can, and check out the link in the description below to get the sub mod, as well as the regular mod, the base mod, Chivalry Total War Remastered. Again, if you have the big map submod activated, just play the Grand Campaign map, And if you deactivate that, then you can play the other era campaigns on the regular Chivalry map. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.